How are we doing, folks? It's Charlie here from Woody's Health and Fitness. Today we're going to go through some nice, gentle exercise. We're going to do a full-length Pilates session. It's going to be about 40 minutes altogether. We're really going to get that core working, tone those legs up. We're also going to get a bit of upper body work in there as well. Let's jump straight into it today, guys. I'm filming this live. I've got a couple of people down here joining me today. We're going to start off feet hip width apart. Start off with some forward fold. So reaching back as far as we can, and taking it down, bending at the hips, keeping those legs as straight as we can. I'm going to go for a quick breathing technique whilst we're here. As we breathe in, we're going to let our back rise up, relax that stretch. Breathe out, taking those hands down a little bit deeper. Now, this is a great one, stretching out the lower back and the hamstrings and the back of the legs. Just do one more big breath in and out deep in that stretch. Now we're going to bring ourselves back up, nice and slow, really get that nice curvature over in the spine, taking those arms up, swaying back again. And that takes a lot of core stability just to sway back. As we come down now, keeping those legs straight again, we're going to cradle those arms, twisting from side to side. So we get that nice big stretch down the side of the body there. And again, focus on that breathing. Breathing in as we come round to the side and out as we bring it back to centre. And why I really enjoy Pilates is I think it's a great way to connect to your mind, to your body, and really focus on your breathing and the control of the movements, which gives you a good sense of how your muscles are working. I find it so relaxing. Let's do one more either side. And then we're going to bring ourselves back up again. Again, really curving that spine over. We reach up and back. And we're going to come down again. Now we're going to grab the ankles, the shins, as low as we can get. We're going to bring one foot up, pushing the heel into the ground. Just raising that heel up. A nice stretch in the opposite leg. You should feel that stretch right down the back of your knee there. Again, slow, controlled movement. Let's do one more on either side. Here we go, last one. Fantastic. Bring ourselves back up, curving over. Beautiful. Whilst we're up here, let's take those hands behind the back, pushing them out, raising them up as high as we can, chin to the chest. I'm going to bring ear to shoulder, bringing that chin down, and back to the other side, some neck circles. Gently moving that head, controlling them with the muscles in our neck. Also a great way to stretch out the chest, which can really help with poor posture. Fantastic. Right, we're going to take it round full circle now, so all the way around. Just once, and twice, and back round the other way. And twice. Fantastic. Right, we're going to bring ourselves down onto the ground now. So we're going to bring ourselves down onto the ground now. We're going to start off today. Now, this could look a little bit like we're just flailing about, but we're not. And you're going to see why in just a minute. So we're going to bring ourselves up to half boat pose, which is here. Keeping those feet together. I really want you to focus on that space between your heels and your bum and your knees and your chest. We're going to do some rolling like a ball. We're going to bring ourselves back onto our shoulders and back up. Really maintaining that distance and focus on keeping the legs stable so we're not just flailing about. We're going to do 10 of these. That's number 3 now. And if you can, focus on stopping yourself, balancing on the bum before the feet touch the ground. That's what's really going to work your core. That's number 6. So go 4 more now. And 7. Really slow, controlled movements, keeping that distance in the legs with the core. Last one now. Fantastic. While we're here, we're going to gently activate that core. So keeping in that half boat pose, we're going to take those legs out. Big squeeze to bring it back in. Now if you need to, you can pop your hands behind your back. Absolutely fine. But we're just really focusing on that stability in the core here by controlling those legs. Keep your back where it is, so nice and straight, but we don't want to be coming backwards and forwards. Just holding that position there. We're going to do 3 more now. Fantastic. And last one. There we go. Whilst we're here, we're going to keep in that half boat pose. If you need to, take a quick rest, pop those feet down. But we're going to go straight into the accordion today. Just taking those legs out, arms up, just pumping them with the chest there. That's number 3. And 4. Good work, guys. That's 5. And 6. Again, we're going to maintain this starting position for the next one. It's going to add in a little bit more movement into the arms. 9. So if you need to, take a rest. But if not, we're going to go up, legs out, and round to bring it back in now. Let's go. I'm feeling that just gentle burn just in the front of my thighs there. That's 5. We're halfway through. Keep it up now. And that's number 7. And 8. That's 9. And last one now. That's 10. Good work, everyone. How are we doing at home? Good. Right, we're going to go into some folding leaf stretch next. So taking those feet straight out in front of us. And bring ourselves down. Arms up above the head, pushing those hands out as far up as we can. We're going to bring ourselves up off the ground. And it's really important that we don't use any momentum. As we come up, we're keeping those feet together, keeping that leg straight to get that nice hamstring stretch. As we come down, we're really focusing, keeping it slow, pushing those hands up at the top and stopping just for a second to get rid of that momentum. We really have to use those abdominal muscles to crunch back up. Nice and slow back down. Imprinting the curvature of the spine into the ground. Big squeeze up. You can just do a little double pulse at the top there. Really feel that stretch down the back of the leg. Down nice and slow, nice and controlled. Arms up. Pause. Big squeeze. And again, this is a really important one to focus on your breath. So as we're coming down, we're breathing in. Those lungs are expanded. Get all that air in there. Pause at the bottom. Big squeeze back up. Force that breath out. Big deep breath back in. We're going to do 2 more now. Here we go, nice and slow back down. After this next one, we're going to keep it up at the top with some seated spinal twist. So here we go, big squeeze up. And we're going to stay here now. Keeping those feet together, we'll sit up straight, so chest out. Take those hands together there like that. I'm going to take one arm round and out to the side, back into the center to really open up the side. Nice rotation around the spine there. Great work, guys. You're breathing in as we open the chest up and out as we bring it back to center. Really focus on keeping that back straight. Again, a great one to help with posture. Beautiful. We're going to do it twice on either side. And here we go, last one now. Great work, everyone. How are we feeling? We're really going to start to put pressure on the abdominals a little bit now. So we're going to bring it down. We're going to start off today with some upper ab crunches. Feet hip width apart, squeeze them in as close to your bum as you can, and bringing yourself down onto your back. We're going to take the hands behind the back of the head. What's really important throughout this is that you keep your elbows out to the side. As soon as you start to bring your elbows in here, you start to lift with your arms a little bit, and that's not what we want today. We're focusing on the power in the abdominals. If you imagine your spine as two parts, so we come down to about here and then down from there. We're pivoting from this point today, so we're lifting just the upper torso up, so chest, ribs, head and neck. Elbows out, and bring ourselves up. Not too far off the ground, nice and slow back down. Keep it slow, controlled movement. You are going to feel your upper abdominals working. Just like that. We're going to do 10 of these. So that's number 3. This is such a small movement, but it's so effective for working your abdominals. Because we're getting the full range of motion just from this section that we're using here. A lot of people actually complain that they feel pain in their neck when they're doing normal crunches. Really, really common. I feel it from time to time too. That's usually because we're not coming up far enough, and so we're using the muscles in the neck here. So this is a great way to train yourself to just focus on moving from this point here, where we're not using the neck, not moving the head. Let's do one more now. We're going to keep it at the top. From here we're going to rotate round, dropping the elbows down. Still keeping them wide. It's not a huge motion. Just keep your shoulder blades, your head in the air, and moving from this point still here, right at the bottom of the ribs. Good work, everyone. So we're getting the obliques working here, putting the pressure on the sides of the stomach. Let's do 6 more. That's number 1. And 2. That's 3, halfway. That's 4. Good work, everyone. And last one, that's 6. Relax, bring it down. We're going to do some more of those in just a minute, but we're going to give the upper abdominals a chance to recover a little bit now. So we're going to bring feet up into the air, knees at 90 degrees. Start off just gently tapping one foot down to the ground at a time, like that. We're going to do 10 single leg and 10 double leg. That's number 3. And 4. That's 5. So now bringing the focus onto the lower abdominals a little bit. Just gently activating those muscles there. We're going to use this movement just a little bit. Right, double legs now. So both legs together, slow down, squeeze back up. So slow, controlled movement, and really focus on keeping that gap between your lower back and the floor as little as possible. Here we go, that's halfway through. We've got 5 more now. 6, good. And 7, big squeeze back up. 8, 2 more now, let's finish it off. 9 and 10. Great work, everyone. Let's just take a quick rest. How are we doing at home? Good, eh? We're going to start off again now with the upper abdominal crunches. We go into those rotations, and then we're going to combine the two. So we're going to add in the toe taps with upper abdominal crunches. And we'll just take it from there. Okie doke? Right, let's get started. Feet on the ground, hip width apart, bringing the back down. I'm going to start off, elbows out wide, bringing ourselves up. Big squeeze in the core there. That's number 2. And 3. Good work, everyone. Just a tiny range of motion, but it's so effective. You really can feel it. It's such a nice, gentle way to exercise Pilates, but you really do get a good workout from it. We've got 3 left now, then we're going to hold it in the air, adding that rotation. And last one now, big squeeze up, hold it, elbows down. Good work, everyone. Beautiful. Drop it down, bring those feet up. We're going to add in upper abdominal crunch with single leg toe tap. Let's go. That's 2. You do 10 of these. That's 3. And 4. Really feeling those abs hollow out. And 7, 3 more now. Woof. 8, feeling that burn. That's 9, and last one. That's 10. And relax. Let's have a quick rest. How are we doing, you guys at home? Marco looks like he's enjoying it. It's good, isn't it? But even though it's quite nice and gentle and low impact, I can really feel it right here. As soon as I do those, first upper abdominal crunch I do, this just starts shaking like that. Just right here. The control is insane. Right. Done a lot of abdominal work there, so we're going to focus on the obliques a little bit now. I'm going to bring ourselves round. I'm going to come down, side lying. We're going to do some double leg lifts to start off with. So laying down on the ground, feet together, legs together, big squeeze, hinging from the hips to bring those legs into the air. Now, this is a great one to work the obliques, get a little bit of glute activation in there. You also work the inside of the thighs by keeping those legs together. We'll do 10 reps of these. That's number 5, halfway through now. It's really important to focus on keeping that 90-degree bend between the floor and your body. So we're not rotating around too far. Also keeping that line of your body all the way through. Here we go, we're going to do one more now. Beautiful. I'm just going to gently keep that bottom leg off the ground. Do some single leg lifts now. So lifting one leg into the air at a time. Give me 10 more of these. That's number 3. And 4. Good work, everyone. Keep it up. And 6. Again, great one to work those obliques. That's 8. That's 9. And last one now. That's 10. And now we're going to keep that bottom foot in the air. We're just going to do some tiny little circles with that top leg. We do 10 in each direction. It's a great one to get those glutes working. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Back round the other way. Woo. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And relax. Really feeling that in this glute right here. Oh. How do we find that, guys? Let's bring it around to the other side now. We're going to do that exact same few exercises of that same routine, again on the other side. So starting off with side lying, double leg lifts. Let's go. It's important to keep those hips stable, in line with the chest. Big squeeze to bring it up. That's number 8, we've got 2 more now. That's 9 and 10. Hovering bottom leg off the ground, single leg lifts. Let's go. Focus on that breathing, keeping it slow and controlled, lifting it up as high as we can get it. Got 2 left now. 9 and 10. Hold it in the air. Circles round. Tiny little circles, not big at all. Great one to work with mobility in the hips as well. Help you out there. That's 9 and 10. Reverse, reverse. Change direction. Halfway through. 7, 8, 9, and 10. There we go. Oh, spot on. That's a great one to get those glutes working. Love doing it. How are we doing at home? Oh. Let's bring it around now. Whilst we're working the legs a little bit, we'll do some single leg kicks. So I'm going to come around onto our front. Keeping those hips pressed down into the ground. We're going to bring one foot up in towards the bum, pointing the foot into the air. We're going to do this as a double set. So we come up, point, foot down. So we do point, down, flex, down. Point, down, flex, down. Let's go. We're going to do 10 on each leg. So that's point and flex. Point and flex. Great one to just gently work the hamstrings. We also get a nice little calf stretch in there when we flex the foot. I think that's number 4. Still keeping it slow, still keeping it controlled. Just gently moving those legs. We've got 2 more now. Good work. And let's switch legs. Let's point, down, flex, down. I also love this because it just gets the ankle moving, but we're not putting any pressure on there. We're just flexing those tendons in there. Lovely gentle exercise. That's number 4 now, coming up to halfway. There we go. Just keep that focus on the breathing, keeping it slow, keeping it controlled. Let's do 2 more on this leg now. And last one, flex, down. Spot on. Feeling so chilled out, feeling so relaxed now after that. We're going to stay down on the ground for this next one, begin to work some of the back muscles. I'm going to start off today with some breast stroke. We're going to take those arms up out in front of us, big squeeze, bringing the elbows out and down to the sides. Now what we're going to do as we're working this, as the arms go forward, legs out to the side, big squeeze to bring it all back in. We're going to do 10 of those. Let's go. Keep those hands and feet off the ground so we're keeping that pressure in the lower back. You're just gently activating the lats. Getting a little bit of trap work in there too. And again, we're still keeping it slow and controlled. Really focusing on getting that full arc out to the side with the elbows. That's number 7. We've got 3 more now. 8. That's 9. And last one. That's number 10. Let's relax, take the pressure off. We're going to go into some swimming next. So taking those arms out in front of us. We bring one leg, one hand up into the air like that. Just chopping the water. We're going to go in one continuous motion like that. We're going to go for 30 seconds on this one. Let's go. Just chopping the water, working that back, reaching as far forwards with the hands and as far backwards with the feet as we can. Keeping that stomach pressed down into the ground. You should feel it just on either side of your neck, down your back. Keep it up, we're halfway through now. Beautiful. Focus on that breathing, keep it controlled. It's a great one to build up coordination as well, this. Alternating those sides. 5 seconds now. That's 3, 2, and 1. Relax. Beautiful. Beautiful. Feeling so chilled out and relaxed right now. Let's take a quick break. Get some water down here. Focus on keeping your breathing controlled. You can have a little stretch, have a little twist here. There we go. Oh. So we're going to start off this next little bit on all fours. Really focus on finding that point where your hands are directly underneath your shoulders and your knees are directly underneath your hips. I'm going to start off to really find that point with some cat-cow stretches. So pushing that back up, tucking that chin in, open the shoulder blades up, taking the chest down to the ground. Curving that spine over. Let's take it back up. And back down. And with these movements, you'll find that point where your shoulders are swaying back, your hips are following them, and we don't want that for these next few exercises. So find that point where your shoulders, your hands, your knees and your hips aren't moving. There we go, let's level that spine off now. So find that point where there's no tension there, it's just straight, parallel to the ground. We'll start off by taking one foot straight out behind us. I'm going to draw some tiny circles, so just like we did with the side lying bends. Keep those hips straight, parallel to the floor, just around we go. Got 5 more in this direction, tiny little circles. And there we go, let's take it round the other way. Great one to tone the glutes up here. And there we go. We're going to take that foot up now, arch that spine down and bring it back in. Bringing the forehead as close to the knee as we can. So we're getting that similar movement to the cat-cow. We're gently activating the core muscles here. Doing a big crunch with the leg and bringing it in. Let's keep it up. We'll do 5 more. Good work, everyone. Getting that full extension as far back and up as we can. Here we go, last one now. We're going to do some active balancing cat now, so reaching that hand forward as well, then meet in the middle. You should feel that gentle pressure on the shoulder, the hand is down on the ground. That's halfway through now, we've got 5 more. This is a great one to improve balance, coordination. We also get a little bit of core work in there too. Last one. There we go. Fantastic. I can feel that shoulder just gently working. Got a slight burning sensation there. I'm going to take it to the other side now, so taking my other leg out. How are you doing, Marco? Let's take my other leg out. In fact, we'll start off with just some cat-cow again to find our position in here. Really important to centre yourself, make sure we've got the form right. There we go, let's take that spine neutral. Leg out behind us, tiny little circles, let's go. That's 5, and 6, and 7, 8. Again, keeping those hips in line with the ground. Let's take that foot around the other way. Takes a lot of control this, with the core muscles, with the glutes. We also get a little bit of lower back work here. That's 9 and 10. Taking that foot up, bring it in, crunch, and crunch. That's number 3. Good work, you two, keep it up. And 6, we've got 4 more now. A little crack in the knee there. That's 9, and last one. That's 10. Opposite arm, opposite foot. Let's go. And 3. Big squeeze in the core to bring them in. And number 6. And that's 7. Great work, guys. Keep it up. 8. 2 more now. That's 9. And 10. Fantastic. How are we feeling? Good. Let's bring it down onto the ground. We're going to do some butterfly leg lifts now. So bending those knees to 90 degrees. We're going to really focus on keeping the chest down into the ground. It's going to gently lift up the knees and the hips just a little bit off the ground. Again, it's a tiny range of motion, but it takes so much control. So I'm just lifting up like that. I'm going to do 10 of these. That's number 3. And 4. Try not to cross your feet over, just keep them squeezed together. And 7. That's 8. That's 9. Last one. That's 10. And relax it back down. Whilst we're down here, I'm going to do some reverse flutter kicks now to work the glutes, work the lower back. So lifting one foot off the ground, just gently pulsing with them like that. Let's go. We're going to do 30 seconds of this now. Really get that lower back working. Keep it slow, keep it controlled. Really focus on keeping those legs as straight as possible. We're halfway through now. Keep it up. Good work, you two. Nearly there now. 5 seconds left. That's 3, 2, and 1. Relax it down. Oh, beautiful. Lovely work, guys. Let's bring it around. We'll just finish off with just a little bit more core work now. How are we doing? That good. We're going to come back to half boat pose. So tucking those feet in here. We're going to take one leg out at a time. Crossing those over like that. So like bicycle crunches, we're not doing anything with the upper body. And again, just really focus on leaning back and keeping that angle there. So putting all that pressure on the stomach here. Beautiful. If you do need to, pop your hands down behind your back for stability, that's fine. Try and work up to the point where we're just using the core to stabilise. Good work, everyone. We're going to do 10 seconds more now. Slow, it's controlled movement with Pilates. We're nearly there now. 5 seconds. That's 3, 2, and 1. We're going to bring it down onto the ground. So bringing our feet down, tucking those feet in. We'll start off with some double leg stretch. So we're going to take feet out, extending those legs, hovering the heels off the ground, big squeeze back in, just gently lifting your bum off the floor. Tiny amount, not much at all. A great way to really build up the strength of the core just by using the weight of your legs. And it's a great one to do to work your way up to leg raises. And that's halfway through now. Let's do 5 more. Again, breathing is really important here. Breathing in as we take the legs out, and out as we bring them back in. Let's do 2 more now. Good work. We go to single leg stretch now. So we bring one leg in, pause as we bring the knee in, switching over. If you need to, you can pop the heel down to the floor, whichever foot is going out. If you can, keep it up in the air. Keep that pressure on the stomach. Let's go. We'll do 10 more of these now. And 2. We're just pausing, taking that momentum out of it, holding that stretch there, just for a couple of seconds at the top. And 6. Good work, guys. That's 7. And 8. That's 9. And 10. Let's hold this one here. I'm going to take that leg up for some spider stretch. Reach up as high as you can. It could be your ankle, could be your foot, could be your calf. For me, it's my calf. And just pull it in towards your stomach. And again, we're going to use that breathing technique right from the beginning. As we breathe in, we relax that stretch, let the knee bend. Breathe out, straighten that leg up. Great one for developing flexibility in the hamstrings. Let's do one more breath. And switching legs. Big deep breath in, relax the knee, breathe out, stretch it out. We're going to do one more now. And out. Fantastic. Let's set ourselves up. We'll start off with some twists. So we're just going to take ourselves around from side to side. Really good. It's not a way that you move very often in everyday life. It's good to just twist it out every now and again. One of my favourites. As we come around on this next one, we're going to hold it at this position here. So resting the hand on the knee, pushing yourself around as far as you can. Just hold it there. 5 more seconds. And back round to the other side, and we're going to hold that there. We'll do one more hold on each side. And back round. Hold. And again. All the way around. Fantastic. Let's get some shoulder rolls in there. A little bit of pressure on those with the active balancing cat. It's really important. Let's get a little bit of movement there at the end. And that's 3, 2, and 1. Let's drop down, side bends. Dropping the elbow down to the ground, keeping the bum flat on the floor. Big stretch up and over. Let's take it to the other side. Good. Up and over. And back around the other way. Fantastic. Let's finish off today. I'm going to take those arms up and over, crossing those arms over and back down. Take them up and over again, crossing them the other way and down. I'm going to bring them up one more time, meet in the middle and bring it down. And there we go. That's about 40 minutes worth of a full body relaxing Pilates exercise. I love doing Pilates. Just afterwards I feel so chilled out. Really helps me focus on the movements, and it helps me when it comes to other exercises as well, because I know where my muscles are working and what points they're working from. It's a fantastic way to train. It's also the perfect thing to do. You can do it in little snippets at the end of your day, just chill you out, ready for bed, maybe after a long day of work. Always makes me feel great. Let me know how you found it down below, guys. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram, Woody's Health and Fitness. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed this for more fitness content. And as always, stay healthy.